Hey besties, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to Immigration Help 101 or welcome back to Golden Path Solution. My name is Anika. I am an immigration consultant and slash doc preparer, and I help persons with their paperwork, right? Whether it be inside or outside of the United States, I help you guys, right? I know that immigration is getting sticky, very sticky. It's time for you guys to either lawyer up if you need an attorney, lawyer up if you don't, and you think your case is straightforward, then go ahead. If you know you can do it on your own, then do that, get some guidance. But yeah, hi besties, how are you guys doing? Right. Keep in mind this live will be reposted on YouTube, so if you want to go back and watch the live, then I suggest that you follow our content over on YouTube at Immigration Help 101. That's our page. So happy Christmas or Merry Christmas to who I didn't get to say Merry Christmas to, right? But as you come on in, go ahead and like the live. I just posted a video about the update that USCIS did with the VOA cases, right? Some people will debate, I believe, some people will debate that there is no changes or it has been the same thing that has been in the past. But if you read through the new policy that they updated, then you would realize that there's going to be a bit more scrutiny. There was already higher scrutiny on the VOA cases, but no, it's going to be higher scrutiny. In the policy, they were stating that there has been more males, applying for VOA from 2020 to 2024. There has been an increase, and there also has been an increase, like 2,200 and something percent of parents who are also filing VOA claims against their children. So it's kind of unprecedented and kind of like weird that so much parents would actually file VOA against their children, which we already know in the immigration setting how some of these things can go, right? Guys, in the last 30 minutes of the live, I will be answering your questions, but I just want to get through with saying some of these things, right, before the live gets really active. But yeah, that's what's going on with VOA. If you have not read the policy, again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't give legal advice. This is my work, my job that I do in helping people to file their paperwork. So good afternoon to everybody that's here. As you come in, like the live, share the live, right? So that somebody who you know who is not privy to what is going on and the updates in immigration, you guys can share it to them. All right, so I'm going to say hi to a couple of people who are coming in or whosoever is on the For You page. I believe I saw you, Barry. Thank you for joining. Queen Shan, Monica, Nicola. Hey, darling, how are you? I hope you spent your Christmas wonderful. Preach. Hey, Tammy. Hey. All right, and if you're new here, go ahead and tap the plus button. I might not sound so good because again, I am under the weather. I only get sick once a year, and the once a year is usually this time around. But yeah. So yeah, ask your questions. Don't spam the chat. I will get to your question shortly. Hey Can, how are you? I hope everything is okay with you. And if you do put a question in the chat, yes, I will get to them the last 30 minutes of the live. So if you want to stick around, you can. If not, then I'm sorry. All right. But I will answer you. You're doing okay. Great. I believe that I sent in my medical from 2023. You think it's expired by now? Probably it is, because what's happening right now with some cases is that it's either the polio wasn't done correctly, right? And if the polio wasn't done correctly, or they are expired, or you had missed a shot based on the time, the interval, the timeline when you were supposed to get it or you weren't supposed to get it, then yeah, they will be sending you a request for evidence with your medical. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. All right, guys, I'm not a lawyer and I do not give legal advice. I am here and I'm going to answer some of your questions. Yes, I'm an immigration consultant that helps persons to file their paperwork. Okay? Maybe that's why I haven't been approved. Thanks. You're welcome, I believe. No problem. I had a client that went into her interview this Tuesday, and we did her case. I think it was early January, and she went in for an interview this Tuesday, and everything went well. Like, I think they did get a Stokes interview, but the thing is, the husband was in the interview with her, right? What's up, babe?
Nothing.
Yeah. So the husband was in the interview with her, and they asked him a few questions, and then with the few questions that they asked him was what's his name, what's his date of birth, what's his address, and yeah, they asked him what was the name and the date of birth of his last child. Keep in mind he could not remember that, and he did just let them know, hey, honestly, I don't know. And he explained to them that if he has to do anything and he needs their date of birth or he needs their information, he's just gonna call and ask them because he really doesn't know, right? Just like what he did with this application. So they then send him outside and they interviewed the lady, the young lady, which she's the one that reached out to me. And mind you, this was a free case that I had filed. Yeah, because I do free cases, like one free cases a month. And yeah, they interviewed her. She was the one that was interviewed. She got her I-130 approved the same day she got the I-130 approved, but her polio was the problem with her medical. Yeah, the polio was the problem with the medical. So they told her, hey, we're gonna send you request for evidence for the medical. So she has to go and redo the medical, right? And then they will just approve her case because they told her this is good, this is what the holdup is, the medical. I was like, god dang, so yeah, it's one of those things. I kind of sorry to hear about that. All right, so guys, I'm actually on the live, so if you're gonna call me, I'm gonna send you a message that I will call you back. Okay. All right, I know I did say that I'm gonna answer some of your questions at the end of the live, but in between we'll talk and and chop it up. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I know I did. Does ACA applies on every asylum case? Again, I don't do asylum. The only thing I do for asylum is to file their paperwork in terms of the work permit, right? And yeah, that's about it. So if you need help with asylum, you probably have to reach out to an attorney with that. Guys, thank you so much for liking the live. All right, somebody says, please tell me what to do when you get removal. You need to either seek an attorney so that they can help you, okay? What is the third country rule for asylum seeker? Why is so much asylum seeker on here? Guys, I don't do asylum. I do not do asylum. The only thing I do, if you want, I have an attorney that I can refer you to, and she's really good at what she does. So if you want, I can help you to get through to her. But yeah, that's about it. All right, I don't do asylum. Hey, Scott. And guys, do not spam the chat list. I will be muting you, okay? Somebody say, cause everybody are on way. I cannot. I do the work permit for asylum seekers. Yes, I do. That's the only thing. That's about the only thing I do for asylum. And if you came in here the correct way, like you came in on your visa and you have a credible asylum case, then I can help you with that. That's affirmative asylum. But there's a lot that's going on. Hello. There's a lot that's going on, and I feel like other persons are making it bad for other people in terms of if you really don't have like a valid asylum case, hey Mackenzie, if you really don't have a valid asylum case, or you really don't have a valid VOA case, and persons who do have those types of cases, applicants who do have them, you guys make it bad for other people. And it's not that I'm saying, oh, don't file it if you don't have a case. There's multiple people that I have spoken to where when I look at their case, I'm just like, so if you really do get an interview, like, what are you gonna tell these people? Like, how are you gonna back up these claims? Like, it's not making much sense to me. And because of that, a lot of people put themselves into trouble. And the thing is, a lot of persons are ignorant to certain things, and because they have like persons who are money hungry tell them, hey, go ahead, file a VAWA case, or hey, go ahead, file an asylum case. I mean, you can get a work permit. They do those things, and then they put themselves at jeopardy. And I know a lot of persons might be looking at, oh, look at her talking, but it's the truth though. It's just the truth. Like, find other ways, like speak to reputable attorneys who are able to guide you the right way. It cannot be that somebody is going to tell you, hey, pay me $15,000, or hey, pay me $10,000 and I can file a VAWA case for you. And then persons who have real cases are getting pushed back because guess what? All of these fraudulent cases, or all of these frivolous cases are just in the pipeline. So know that they are actually cracking down, and they're saying, well, y'all ain't just gonna get the work permit like that. Because if you notice, there has been a slowdown with the work permit. What's happening is that you guys are getting interviews quicker than how you would have gotten the work permit in 2022, 2023, 2024. That was not the case. The work permits were being issued, right? And know that there is a new administration. They're telling you, like, yeah, no, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. And it's kind of rough. It is rough. I've had people this year that have gotten their work permit. I filed cases in November here, and in November, people are being scheduled out for their interviews in December or in January. And I'm just like, what the heck? It's crazy. All right. So Sean says economic reasons are not a reasons for asylum, get married, or something else. Ouch, my throat. Hey, Mishi Boo, how are you? Yes, our interviews came before the work permit. Hey, Shelly Bless, how are you? Yeah, like if you are not into, I'm based in Missouri. So if you want to reach out to me, you can. I work with people right across the state. Hey, Tash. Hey, baby. How are you? So it's persons not understanding the level of madness that is going to happen come 2026. And a lot of persons will be like, yeah, fear mongering. It's just that you guys need to be prepared for what is going to happen. I had a young lady who reached out to me earlier, and she went to her interview, and in going to her interview, it's like they're already putting in the public charge rules in terms of what they want it to be in 2026. That's what's happening. Like, why are you not working? Like, they asked, I can't remember some of the questions that they asked her, but when she told me some of the questions, because we had like a long conversation, and I'm just like, they're looking at your application along the lines of the public charges, and it's crazy. And she was wondering, did it come in already? And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, it hasn't come in as yet. So public charge is always there, but we're underneath the Biden rule. That's what we're under. So guys, we do consultations for $50 for 30 minutes. So you guys can go to the link in our bio. We don't ever speak to our clients in our inbox because of scammers. So I'm asking you, if it's a case that you want to book a consult with us, if you want to do a mock interview with us, if you want to renew your passport with us, if you want us to write a letter, if you want us to do doc preparation for you, do not do not inbox us because we don't do the inbox thing because of scammers. Take the number from off the screen, which is 417-213-1452, right? And just call us. And if you call and you don't get us, usually you get us. The only time you don't get us is if we're on live or if it's a case that you are calling out of normal business hours. We are open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sure, go ahead and ask your question, real youth. So yeah, it's just you have to be very mindful of what is happening around you, and it's going to get rough come next year. It's already rough. Like we had a rough year. Like 2025 for some people it was good, right? Go ahead with your question. For other persons it was bad. Yes, I am in the US. For other persons it was bad. For other persons they haven't been approved for their cases as yet. And we understand the delay because there's a lot that's happened. There's a lot that's happening, right? I'm going to say something to you guys. So this happened this week. This week? No. Yes, this happened this week. And a lot of persons are asking. If I see your question, Shelly, hold on. Even though I didn't get any answers yet about interview, what should I continue to do? So Shelly, continue to put your evidences together, continue to document your life, right? Don't just sit down and think that, oh, I don't get my interviewers yet, let me just chill. No, continue to put your things together. So if you knew that you only sent in 3 bank statements, Shelly, I want you to make sure that, all right, before the end of the year, you print your other 3 bank statements or your other 4 bank statement, depending on when you send in your evidences. If you have new evidences like life insurance, health insurance, put those together, right? Just in case when USCIS say, hey, you have an interview, then you upload those. All right, then you upload those. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, so it's a case where you want to make sure that you continue to document your journey. All right, let me see, somebody wants to come up. Real youth.
Yeah, I just
Good
want to ask a
afternoon.
real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a I-31 approved for 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
then you get your green card, and your green card run over the 2 years, can you still use your I-135, your I-131 that's approved for 5 years?
So usually, who filed for you when you're saying you have a 5 years? Did you get your green card?
Yes, but before that, I did apply for the I-31, the parole, and I get it
Mm-hmm.
approved for 5 years.
So you mean the I-131, the advance parole?
Yeah,
Okay, so you want to know if you can continue to use it, like
yeah,
go and travel?
yeah.
All right, so usually I tell persons, hey, travel at your own risk. If you don't have any criminal elements in your background, then okay, you should be fine. But again, I can't tell you to just go ahead and travel. If you feel like you have any concerns, I usually tell
No, you get
persons,
your green card after it approved, you know. But your green.
yeah, confuse me though.
All right.
So let's
Let me
start. Let's
rephrase back
start.
the question.
Please.
I approve for the whole thing, right? But
So you get a 10-year green card or a 2-year
I
green
get a
card?
2 year green card first. No, I got a I-31, the parole that approved first. But it
So you get a
approved,
travel advance
the
approved.
travel advance, it approved for 5 years.
Okay.
But after that, I get my 2 year conditional green card.
Yeah, so you don't need the travel advance no more. You
But
get
I,
a
but
2-year.
what I'm asking,
Mm-hmm.
suppose the 2 year green card run out.
So you're supposed to remove the condition
if
off
you
of your
don't if you
green
don't get
card.
a chance to remove it, right? I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
can you still use the parole travel documents?
Sir, no, you want what you want is you want somebody fit. Sir, no. Look. you're gonna put yourself in a problem. So even though you remember now, you already have your 2-year conditional green card, so you do not need the travel advance to travel anymore. That's not that out of the question. You don't need it for travel anymore. Why didn't you remove the conditions of your green card?
Okay, I'm just asking a question. Curious, just
No, no,
asking
no,
a
man.
question.
Me I ask you a question. No, me a reason. Why you never remove the condition of your green card? If you don't want to talk it up here, that's fine also.
Yeah,
I feel like saying you're
that's it.
supposed to. I feel like saying you're supposed to out it out here. So, one, you already got your 2-year conditional green card. So the travel advance out of the question, right? So now you never remove the condition off of your green card. And if there's reasons why you never remove the condition off your green card, one, you might lose your green card and it's going to be canceled, right? So you either need to reach out to me so I can put you onto an attorney, or we have a consultation as to what's the reason why you didn't remove the conditions off your green card.
All
Because
right,
there might still be a way for
all right,
either an attorney to help you.
all
Okay?
right, all right. Okay,
All right, really good. I followed you. All right, so I understand perfectly what he was saying after I explain. Guys, you have to remove the conditions of your green card. Even if you went into a situation or you have a situation, you have to. I'm under the weather a bit. Like I'm under the weather a lot. But you have to remove the conditions of your green card. So you see, if something happened while you didn't remove it, I suggest you speak to an attorney, because some people think that they can't, but it depends on what the situation is, right? Yeah, queen size, I realize. Yeah, like a lot of persons don't know. Like, all right, so a lot of persons, people on here will take it for granted that other persons know. Some people think that they can still, some people think that they still need their work permit when they get their green card too. A lot of people think that they need their work permit after getting their green card. They don't know that they don't need it. Sorry, understand? So that was a valid question. It was a valid question, but he was kind of mixing up the I-130 and the I-131, right? So it's a valid question. A lot of persons don't know. So if we take it for granted, the ones who are into immigration and the ones who watch everything and we watch all of the lawyers, and we as immigration consultants, sometimes some persons don't want to come up and ask a question because they're just like, boy, may wonder if them are gonna run me. May wonder if they're gonna be like, oh, what kind of idiot question that, or and that's the reason why sometimes some people don't come up on these platforms and they don't ask any questions. But for me, I always tell person, no question that you ask is a stupid question or an idiot question. No, because it's just that if you just don't know, you don't know, right? And then not everybody read and not everybody into immigration like that, even though they have an immigration process going. All right, so somebody says, what happened when an I-130 approved for more than a month after interview, but no I-485? That means that they're going to review your I-485. I'm not sure what's the holdup, but it's going to get extra vetting. I have clients like that. What if someone 10-year green card expire and they didn't do their citizenship? They need to renew their green card, depending on how long ago it expired. There is a lot of persons I-130 that I know have gotten approved, but the I-485 is still holding, especially the persons who are from those 19 country, and it's a lot. It's a lot, okay? So y'all can't say that I didn't tell you. But again, we do consultations for 30 minutes for $50. If you want to reach out, you can reach out. Again, if you want your passports to be renewed, Jamaican passports to be renewed, we do that too. So you can reach out to the number that's on the screen and find out how much we do it for. We do children passports too. So we're not We are not affiliated with PICA. We are not. So I like to tell persons that we're doc preparers and we help you to put your things together properly to send into the different entities. All right. Yes. We do background checks too, so you can reach out to us for that. All right. Somebody else asked another question. And again, guys, this live will be replayed on YouTube. So yeah. Let's see here. I filed for VOA and have been living alone over a year now. With the new VOA rule, I don't have new. So my thing is, if you have or if you had compiled a really good VOA case with all of your evidences and not just affidavits, not just your statement alone, right? Then I think you have a pretty good chance depending on what your situation is. But you might need to reach out to an attorney to assess your case, or you can reach out to us for us to assess your case. Whichever way works. We do charge a fee for assessing persons' cases. And I tell person, if you don't have nothing to assess on your case and you're just sitting down waiting, then I'm not charging nobody for that. Like I like to tell people that if nothing is on your case to do, I'm not going to take over your case just because I'm going to tell you that I want money. No. Like anybody who I do VOA for, it goes in like lock stock with evidences because again, you want to prove that you genuinely lived with the person. You want to prove that you had a genuine relationship with them to begin with. It wasn't just for papers, right? You want to prove to them. And with these proof, it's the same thing like your marriage-based petition. Like, okay, where are the bills to show your name? What can you show to them that you genuinely live together as a married couple? Right? You genuinely live together. They want to see those things, right? Aside from that, if you ever send a VOA case off without the police record, right, or the police clearance, they are going to send you an RFE for that. I've seen a lot of persons who have done that, right? And they get the RFE to go get their police clearance. Whatever state you're in, you have to do it. That's the most, right? You want to make sure that with your abuse, the abuse situation, how were you abused? Was it physically? Was it mentally? Was it emotionally? Was it financially? Was it like, what was it? Was it a combination of all of those? And when you're writing your personal statement, you want to make sure that with your personal statement, it has the timeline down. It has the timeline down because when it comes down to it, your statement is what you're going to have to speak to in the interview. Again, this is not legal advice and I'm not an attorney. All right, I am a doc preparer that helps persons with their paperwork. So if you want to reach out to us for us to help you guys to file, we file marriage-based petition. So everything that has to do with a family-based petition, we do, right? So if you're filing for your spouse and you're here in the United States, we help you with that. If you're filing for your child or your spouse outside of the country or your parent, that's the NVC process. We do help with that. Okay, so you can reach out, send us an inquiry, find out what's our price. We'll be able to assist you with that. All right, guys, go ahead, tap the live, get us to 5,000. Get us to 5,000 likes. All right, and again, my name is Anika. I know a lot of you on here probably have been watching me for quite some time, right? So yes, somebody's saying, what about taxes? What is it about the taxes that you want to know? Yes, we file taxes. Tax season is coming up. Reach out to us. Tax season is coming up. Reach out to us. As you said that, I'm want to touch on this, I have to touch on it. Can you file for my baby? Are you asking if I can file taxes on behalf of your baby? God bless. Reach out to me because I don't know what's your situation. Okay. The I-130 got approved last week, Thursday, waiting on the I-485 to be approved. Should I be worried? Everybody are trying to find out, strategists, if they need to be worried when it comes to the I-485. They're doing extra vetting on it. How did your interview go? After 2 years, green card, I got denied the I-751. Failing submitted baby birth certificate. I put the I-751 waiver 5 years with 551. So what else did you submit? Because you see, the I-751 is the determination of whether or not you're going to move on to do your citizenship, or you're going to move on to get that 48 months extension. And a lot of persons take it for granted that removing the condition of your 2 year is a joke. A lot of persons don't know that it's not the initial evidences that you started out with when you were filing your case that you're going to send into USCIS. There's a lot of things that people leave out of their application when they're filing that comes around to bite them in their ass when they're doing the I-751 removal. A lot, a lot. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Hey, Momo. Momo, you know, so I need to reach out to you because I don't know the people that reach out back to you yet. What's going on? We need to call you because from the last message they sent me, girl, I have high hopes. I have high hopes, but bestie, I called and they said my case is being processed now and gave me 6 months. So I go and file citizenship. No man, come up here, Osia, because you kinda confused me. Come up here, girl. I'm gonna send you a request. I'm gonna follow you. Send me a request. I request the box. Request the box. Request the box, please. Cause you confuse me, bestie. I should probably email them with an update. Yeah, please. I send it to me so I can email them. But then again, I use the email have to come from, girl. I do my part.
Hello,
how,
Gordon.
how are you there? Come tell me what
I'm
happened.
doing fine. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Okay, it's been since 2017 that I was supposed to send to receive my 10 years. So, like I said, it was 2019 COVID time, and they sent me a letter to send my daughter birth certificate. And then at that time, I was doing my daughter passports, so I don't even have a copy, nothing. So I couldn't answer them until they sent me a notice to deny my 751.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I resubmit. I divorced, and then I resubmit a waiver 751.
Mm-hmm.
And they start giving me the stamp for 1 year residency.
In your
So
passport.
yes, since
Mm-hmm.
2021
Mm-hmm.
till now. So every year I have to renew that. And then 3 weeks ago I went to renew it
Mm-hmm.
this
They told you to
December.
file for citizenship.
Yes. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I went there, that they gave me, instead of 1 year, they gave me 6 months. And then I
Mm-hmm.
asked the officer why it has to be 6 months. He said, it looks like you called the US government, USCIS, that you want to know why your case is not processing, why everything has been stopped since 4 or 5 years. So
Mm-hmm.
they say, okay, now your case is being processing and they're working on it to give an answer on your 751 waiver.
Mm-hmm.
So then they give me 6 months. And now my question is, can I still go ahead and apply for citizenship or just wait for them to give an answer for the 751 waiver?
To be honest,
Yeah.
talk to an attorney first before you
Uh-huh.
file for the citizenship,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing persons either getting denied
Okay.
based on just silly things, right? So
Uh-huh.
I would say speak to an attorney first before you file the citizenship based on, okay, the whole rigmarole with the birth certificate, and then you got divorced, and then you have to do the waiver. So it might become a little bit complicated. In my eyes, it's kind of not, but I would say speak to an attorney first. If you want to reach out to me, I can give you an attorney's number. You
Mhm.
can speak to her.
Okay.
But I would say that's the best way forward for you, being that you also have a waiver.
Okay. Thank you very
Mhm.
much.
You're welcome there.
All right.
Thank you for coming up. All
No problem. Thanks so
right,
much.
bye bye.
Bye now.
Okay, so now I understand what she was saying. Hi, Daddy K. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, girl. Nobody reach out to them, Momo, cause what? Somebody says happy holiday. Hey, meal service. Thank you so much, guys, for the gift. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, guys. Go ahead, tap the like. Oh, thank you for the 5,000 likes too. Let's get to 10. Jav, you have abandoned us. Hey, Auntie Jav, you're about Auntie. She love calling me Auntie, you see? I don't know when you still be Jav Auntie. I'm only 36. But yeah, so there, see, it's a lot of complications that persons can get into with their cases. And for me, if you have any complications that might get you denied for something, I would say always, always, always a reputable attorney, because it's not every one of the attorneys them are reputable, believe me. But the ones that are good, you will know. Dedicated, it's a pleasure. I'm here to learn more from you. That's great. Awesomeness. Again, I'm not an attorney, guys. I'm upfront with that. I'm not an attorney. I file persons' cases for them, however, right? And I can really and truly say from the time I'm filing, knock on wood, I haven't had a denial as yet when it comes to marriage bases. And it's not just marriage basis alone. The other day, me get one denial and I want to fight the person. But me can't fight him because I never feel him fault. It was the doctor's fault. It was the doctor's fault. And USCIS kept on saying to him, your doctor is not explaining what's your reason behind your disability. It was for citizenship. And his application got accepted and everything. And like when he went there, the doctor, I don't know what the doctor flew up on the in what you call it? One farm. I can't remember the farm. And they keep on telling him, they say, your doctor not explaining to us why. What's the disability? Because he has been his personal doctor for so long. I had recommended a different doctor for him to use, and he used his doctor, and I was just like, okay. What are the types to get waived for citizenship test? You see, I just talked about it. It's called the N648 form. And with that form, what is the connection? What's the disability that you have? Like, what's the cognitive learning disability? Like, why you can't read? Why you can't write? Like, why you can't comprehend certain things? Like, you have to match it back up with whatever you're going through. But I'm not the doctor. So we cannot fill that form out. A doctor has to, a physician has to fill that form out, not us. Husband is Syrian and lives in the UK. We are waiting on a CR1 interview. How long the ban will affect us? Ma'am, Hannah, I wish I could tell you. They could pause things for quite some time. I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you. I have clients that are in Nigeria, and then, they have the partial ban on entering the country. I mean, if you had your visa already, then it doesn't affect you. But yeah, it's not affecting family-based petitions. So I don't know. How can I get exam for the citizenship test? I just said it. It's a form that you have to have your medical doctor fill out. And sometimes it doesn't work because it's always at the discretion of the USCIS officer. But with this client that I have, somebody had referred him to me. And believe me, I'm not disrespecting him, but he is like the person. We don't want to say that word here though. But impartially mad. Partially mad man. Me sound like me a bit disrespectful because me I call him madman, but him really don't upstairs up here, so. I'm outside US. My case approved. Great. Awesomeness. The interview went well. It hurt me that he didn't take none of my evidence. Look here, strategist. you cannot be hurt by them not taking the evidence. For me, I feel like it is a way of showing that you are prepared and you take this seriously. So if they did ask you for evidence and you never have it, then you'd have be more hurt if them did say, you know what, we're gonna send you a request for evidence. So don't be sad about that. My daughter is an American citizen, but I need a Jamaican passport for her, I guess. What should I do? You can reach out for me, God Pitney. Or God bless Pitney. Thank you so much for the follow, Dr. Michelle Francis. So right now I'm looking because the doctor that we had used multiple times to do medicals for our client with the N400 citizenship, we could not use them anymore because earlier this year there was a lot that was going on that pertained to VOA again. Like, you see, mental illness make it bad for people. Like, for it pertained to VOA, and like Ayla, whatever decision that they made, it was no longer that she could accept persons from me, being that I am an immigration consultant. And she was just like, Anika, we can't accept anybody from you anymore. It's not like I was giving them bad cases or anything like that. It's a situation where people just made it bad for other people, and that's the decision that Ayla made, and they have to abide by that. So one of them things there, besties. It's crazy. True, really hope you become a lawyer soon. But I'm not gonna pay for my lawyer fee. My school fee. Right, babe? Yeah, I'm gonna pay for my school. I want to come class me over here. Do you know of I-130 AOS for citizenship child filed for parents from October 2024? No approval. I have one parent from 2024 that when she reached out to me, it was somebody, they denied her case basically. When she reached out to me, they had denied her case, and we refiled her case, and she ended up getting her work permit and everything was going smoothly. It's when this administration, when my love, we never hear back anything. So we're just here waiting, and I did something else, and they kept on saying that, oh, she's in normal processing time, blah blah blah. So I'm like, you know what, it's not out of normal processing time for real, because the I-485, it does take like 1 year and 14 months. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna leave that alone until it hit that point there. When it hit that point there, me know what me I'm gonna do. But yeah, she has been the only one though, the only one since 2024. The other 2024 case, them gone through the gate. It's so sad. I tune into your live sometimes, and I love that you give people non-biased advice. Yeah, like I can't, say, Dr. Michelle, I cannot give like bias and one-sided guidance, because I can't give them advice, as per the lawyers that I will talk to, or the group that we're in that governs certain things. Like it makes no sense. A lot of persons will come up here and hi, I love me forever. A lot of persons will come up here and they're one-sided, and a lot of persons, they want to hear what they want to hear. Like, if you get what I'm saying, they want you to tell them a lie. But for me and the clients that have used me, it has always been me and them 10 toes down in the trenches, and it's me telling them, hey, like, what are you gonna do about this? Or it's me and them, and I'm like, no, this cannot happen. Like, yeah. So it's just one of those things. Kayan says, I'm going to contact you. I received the date. Awesomeness. And for persons who are waiting on their NVC interviews, please give them some time. It's the end of the year. Some people is just not going to get their cases scheduled for this year. The year almost finished. The year is almost finished. So just give them some time. I have persons who have been scheduled out though for January already. So it's just one of those things. And when you're filing for your children and yourself, besties, please do not think that you can use the same I-130. You cannot. You cannot put your, especially when you're in the United States, you cannot use one I-130 for both yourself and your child. No. Somebody says, my case at NBC and I want to add my 35-year-old son on the portal. What you think? You want to add him on the portal? Reach out to me and tell me exactly what is it that you're going to do right here, because I don't know what your case is. I don't know why you want to add him, and what are you adding him as? Do you want him to be another point of contact? What is it? You have to let me know. So you guys can book a consult with me. That's fine. Again, my consultation, it is $30 for 50 minutes. All right. And I'm going to get into the visa because the live is coming to an end. Let's talk about the visa, and let's talk about what happened Sunday to somebody that I knew, or I know of. All right. So I guess the person, like, I didn't know that, like, I guess how the person explained it was this. Something had happened. I guess they had stayed here probably like 5 months, and probably shy of like 3 days to 6 months, right? And I guess they went back home, and this person's talking to me, and reach out to me, Lisa, to find out what's my cost. Okay, the number is on the screen, 417-213-1452. All right, Lisa. And if you don't like the pricing, we have different options, document preparation, or you might just say, you know what, I don't like this girl, I'm gonna use somebody else. Lisa, it's 2026 is coming. I can't be too concerned about if you're gonna tell me saying I like me, Lisa. You have to like the work what I do, Lisa, and put in, right? You know, have to like me. You have to like say, I rock with it till the wheels fall off. But let's talk about the visa, because I'm not penny money, you know. So she stayed here probably like 5 months, as I said, 5 to almost 6 months, 3 days shy of 6 months. Something had happened, and apparently she was explaining to me that, all right, I guess she was coming to not just visit family, and yeah, right? Anyway, besties, the person is from Jamaica. Coming through, I guess they flagged her already. They had flagged her, and I guess they had flagged her probably like 2 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago they had flagged her, but they still let her come in. I guess because she always come and stay that time and then leave. So this time now, them flag her. And at this point, I can't get into the whole like situation. Yeah, 10K is like, to get us to 10K. I can't get into the whole situation. But this is the point that I want to tell you. Even though Jamaica is not on the 39 countries. The 39 countries. Guys, if I'm on the live, I'll call you back, okay? Even though Jamaica is not on the banned list of the 39 countries. Yeah? Even though we're not on the list. This was what the officer said while they were there interrogating the person. They said, even though Jamaica is not on the list, Jamaica is high risk. Yeah? I'm not telling you guys this to scare none of you, because I know you look a bit and love to have heart attack and Jesus. I know you love them look at something. I'm telling you just for caution, right? So he said, even though we're not on the 39, partial or fully banned or whatever it is, we're high risk. And it's because we have so much overstayers as Jamaicans, right? So if they see anything, that is out of place, they are just going to want to either cancel out your visa. Because remember, earlier this year, I think it was either in June or July, they sent out so much people's visa who was canceled. Yeah, you know how sometimes they would say, you know what, I'm going to let you into the country and you need to come back out of our country by 7 years. They didn't do that with her. They didn't. Them tell her point blank, no, when I let you in, we cancel your visa and you go back to your yard. Yeah? But what was the shocker for me is that he outrightly just said to her, Jamaica is high risk. And I heard an attorney said it. And when the attorney said it, I think it made news in Jamaica. And some persons were like, oh, we're not on the list, shut up your mouth, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, if you really do look at it though, Jamaicans are really high risk because whatever situation and we come here and we overstay, it's a very high percentage. Him tell her the percentage, I can't remember the percentage. He said the percentage to her. And I'm just like, oh wow. I said like, oh wow. Nice, okay. So that's the reason why when sometimes some attorney is saying to you, hey, just travel with caution, for persons who are outside, and if there's certain things that hey Shale, if there's certain things that if you come here and you stay, yeah, this is the part we want to tell you. The man say, no come in them country only 6 weeks, so I get to stay in them country. Them say no more than 6 weeks. No more than 6 weeks. But you have persons who have been in the country for more than 6 weeks. But no, they literally told her Sunday, if you come and you spend more than 6 weeks, they might flag you. And you would have been flagged already in their system. I just probably them never want to do anything about it. But because they have tighter restrictions, they're now just playing their part, Them just play their part. So if you say you did come here at one point and you did overstay long, me a beg you, tread lightly. Tread lightly. Tread lightly. So some person might be like, but Anika, this is not new to me. It a news to me though, because when he said 6 weeks, they're like 6 weeks. The news to me though is not this, that we are high risk, because I already knew that Jamaica was high risk. It's just that for some reason we're just not making the list. So just be mindful if you have friends and family who are traveling, and at one point, if they ever overstayed at any point in time, they're also looking at that. And that's the reason why they stated that they're vetting all of the visas. And I'm just like, oh, wow. Right? So that's my little, thing that I wanted to drop for you guys so that you understand what's going on, I don't even want to put out that energy. It's not the energy, it's something that actually happened. So it's not a matter of, Sean, don't put out that energy out there. It's what was actually said. It's something that happened Sunday morning to somebody who I knew or know of. And they were telling me their situation. And yeah. So a lot of persons want to blind their eyes to, oh my God, don't say that, don't that. No, you have to face reality about certain things, right, Sean? So may I talk to you now, Sean? You have to face reality about certain things in life. And if you know and you see it there and you want to ignore it, okay, aren't you going to make sure that you know what the situation is so that you know how to move, right? No, but I don't want them to make the list. But again, we are high risk, which was said by the officer. So I'm only telling you the information that was said, right? So this is not like, oh, it's rumors. No. So we are high risk. There's just reasons why we're not making that list. I don't want us to make the list, you mad? Girl. Sean, when I move up, man. After me, I want we for make the list now. You crazy? Me that be one big old hypocrite if me say, yeah, man. Cause me don't want nobody else to come here. You crazy? No, I'm hoping that we don't either. But I think there's reasons. To me, I think we won't. And I think there's reasons why we won't, right? But, it's just one of them things there. But, if push come to shove, and if that ever happens, and you can't say, you guys were sitting down in the dark, and you never know. Sometimes you have to plan ahead. Yeah, you have to plan ahead. Even though you live for the moment now, sometimes you have to plan ahead. Somebody says, one time they gave my cousin 7 days to leave the country because I saw or up on site the rest. Hey, Callie. Somebody says, Taurus 876 says, permanent residence through my mom for 3 years, What's the best route for my baby mother who overstayed? Me can't get out of that a guidance here over here. Taras, come book a consultation with me. Hey, Billy, how are you? Merry Christmas to you too. Stay 3 months and then come back in a 9 months. That's the thing. And I think for me, there was this other guy that stated that he like several years ago he overstayed like probably like 1-2 months extra. Like I think he did overstay, but not long. I think he did all kind of overstay. But now I think with the overstay, they might tell us say 4 or 5 years you can't come back in the country. They might tell you that that's what happened to her. I mean, there's other countries in the world to go to. But I tell you say don't come here now. But for me, there's other countries in the world to go to. Me still me do Canada, UK, other places there. We have the Schengen visa. Like you know, I got other place. We don't want a visa from another place. We want to go travel. We want to travel and see different things. Like a lot of persons come to the United States because it's so familiar to them. You know, it's so familiar. Like them have family members here. But like, I want to travel. I want to go to different things. I want to go to a different country. I want to say I can go skate on one side of one mountain. True? True. You see, like, there's this YouTuber. I don't know if you know her. Her name is Tanania. I've been watching Tanania for years. And I love how she loves life. And I love how she loves to travel. And when me watch one Tanania vlog, you just want to see me did it with her. I'm like, I think her last vlog was it was her birthday vlog, and she was just sliding down a mountain side with sand in the desert. Like, come on, like there's other places to go. My husband wants to go to Australia. Like like there's different places. I want to go to Greece, you know, and some people are making it happen for themselves. Like travel, like not because we're in the United States right here, so it doesn't mean that we can't go other places. There's other places to go. There's places like Peru, Brazil. Like, come on. Hey, bestie. How are you? There's other places to go. We can't just one truck. We just step on one truck. She makes it look easy, but Tanya no, say with Tanya, when she was going up on the mountainside of I think it was what's the name? Some another Machu Picchu or something like that. Because my husband wants to go there too. Yeah, me, I'm a big back. Supposed to drop off at the side of the mountain. Like when I saw that, I was just like, and she did say she was scared. No, I mean traveling the world. Yeah, I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world before I'm dead. You mind? Who doesn't want to travel the world? Like me want to travel the world. I have places that I want to go to. Me have places where I want to go. And adjust the money, the money I beat my bad, the money I beat so bad. Believe me, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family, sweetheart. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed yours. I got my biometrics was rescheduled, and I went on doing it same day interview schedule. Awesomeness. You not happy and already hype a long time you're over here now. Hype a long time you're over here. A time for you come take with yourself and go do your interview. Make sure you come do the mock interview with me. The money not penciling at all, my love. The money not pencil. But for 2026, you see, just like how somebody had said, on the can't sit down guys saving the money in a bank. Live on a life. How much you charge for Mac interview? The Mac interview up on my website. The Mac interview $100 for 30 minutes. It's on the website. Not 30, but an hour. Go to the website. So click the head, click the link on the bio or in the bio, and book your mock interview with us. Yeah, I'm going to book a mock interview prep with you. No problem. But sometimes the money not pencil, you know. But at the same time, you really want to live your life for true. But me don't really want a credit card debt neither. Credit card debt? No, sir. If you don't have the money, don't use it as a credit card. Taurus, the consultation is for $50 for 30 minutes. You're welcome there. That is it. Some of us don't even have it in the bank. True. But I feel like once a year, people can actually like save money. It's like how people like for talk about them going to partner, save money. Me afraid of partner because honestly, me feel like somebody gonna just run away with some of the money. Hi Brianna. Somebody's just gonna run away with one of the hands. And like me, who did I save up on the top of me one last and me get joke. So I don't deal with partners. Some people say partner really good, but for me, it's a no. Yeah, man, it's a no. No. Me can't go save my own money in my bank. Me can't go save my own money in my bank account. Like, it don't make no sense. If you can say to yourself, say, you want this amount of money and the partner go give you that amount of money. Now why not save it yourself? It's just because of the lump sum where I get one time. Yes, there you can reach out to me. You probably don't want to, but I always I say probably don't want to do the process when it comes to the minor because you all have to send original documents, and if not, like the consulate in Miami, you have to go in with your minor. So the consulate in Miami, you have to go in. What we do is to help with the document preparation side of it. For New York, you don't have to. You can mail it in. You can mail everything in. We deal with the document preparation side of it for you guys. I think Washington, you have to go in with the children. Like, so it's just different consulate. It governs different states, right? So you can reach out to me, book a consult that we talk. Somebody say, minute yeah, you know, cause would I bring what did I say that drop down? Lord Jesus. How can expedite I-130 petition for a child under 18 there in Jamaica? To be honest, right now I don't even tell people to do expedite. No, I don't do the EB3. You're in Michigan. I'd have to check it. Call on is Michigan under New York? I'm not remembering if Michigan is under New York. But call and come talk to me. No, dear, I don't do EB3, okay? If you want to expedite, what's the reason why you want to expedite an I-130? Because honestly, sometimes, even though I-130, they don't like to expedite it, they don't charge to expedite it, sometimes it's ridiculous to expedite, you know? And it still takes some time. Right now, me have a friend, when me help them with them paperwork, and the pitney turned 10 years before the father. What? Like, the child he's here. Like, he came last Sunday. We filed his paperwork last year. Like his stepmother filing paperwork last year. Like, long after, we did do the father one. And people them approve out him I-130. Now some know say the father I-130 already approved. They're married for 2 years now. And people them approve out the child I-130. Got NVC. We end up, we do what we need for do. She call me, she said, Anika, reach her NVC. What am I supposed to do? I tell her, she do what she need for do. Look here, the penny that here now, with his 10-year green card. And see him father, I look out time too, yeah? Him father have him travel advance, him have him work permit. And see father, I look out time too, yeah? But they don't care because at this point, they're in a legit marriage. It's whatever. And she rather not do a removal of condition. So she's just like, I don't care. They have 2 children now together. Plus the son that they just brought here. And I'm just like, look at that. And when people ask this question, can my child become a 10-year green card holder before me? Of course. It's a thing. It's possible. All right, let's see some of the questions here, guys. I have 5 more minutes. Again, our consultation is 30 minutes, $50. Do they automatically send extension when you apply to remove the 2-year condition? Yes. I have, if you actually do it the right way and they're not asking you for evidences. For other persons who I have done removal of condition for, they have gotten their extension notice in the space of 1 week after sending it off. And I'm not a reason for telling a lie. But 1 week, within that 1 week. All right, Brianna said, Anika, I went on my husband's account, saw that there's an I-130 approval notice. Good girl. Yes, that's a good sign, Brianna. What? Still waiting on what will happen with the I-485. I say that it will be approved in the name of Jesus, and they haven't updated your tracker as yet. What's the cost for removal? Terry, God bless. Reach out to me for the price. Take the number off the screen. It is 417-213-1452. If you get scammed at your own risk. I don't do business in my inbox. I do not message persons asking them, hey, what's your legal questions? No, I don't do any of that. Take the number off my platform. I only have one number. The number is linked to a Missouri address, okay? She's living with random people. She has no family members there, and the dad is not in the picture. Whoa. Jay, you have to go send them some compelling evidence. For sure, she not have nobody to take care of her. OMG, I didn't know what to think given what happened with her interview. Brianna, before you came on, I was talking about your case, in terms of like you went in, and I can't remember some of the questions because we don't really discuss people case, Brianna. Brianna, I'm gonna tell you, say the woman did the hype up herself, Brianna. I'm gonna tell you, she did hype up herself, she's a wicked lady. Guys, when Brianna gets approved, babe, turn this off. You see when Brianna gets approved, she'll go come up and she'll go tell all the woman do her. Brianna, when Brianna call me, I talk to Brianna, I say, Brianna, I get worse case than that approved. I'm gonna tell her, I say, Brianna, just wait. Your case is gonna get approved. Now listen to woman. Woman are wicked. That's so crazy though. You see God? Nobody can tell me say God don't really know. Brie. Big up yourself. Guys, I have 2 more minutes. I have 2 more minutes for the persons who are trying to call and reach out to me. When I call you, I'll tell you my consultation price if you want to speak to me or not. To me, it's one of those things. Again, my name is Anika. This live will be reposted on YouTube. So if you weren't here for all of the live, you can rewatch it. It is Immigration Help 101 on YouTube. Just in case one day we just get up and we realize that there's no more TikTok. Yeah, man, girl, God is good all the time. God is good. I-130 with expedite requests. Honestly, if you guys call me with an expedite request, you have to have your evidences because, again, expedite is not guaranteed. And I don't want y'all to just put up your hopes for it to get shattered. We'll do our best in expediting it. But at this present moment, there's just too much that's going on. Anna, reach out to me for the price for passport. My number is on the screen. Anna, girl, you go look and say, that cheapy. And with the passport price, everything is included, delivery or fee, and to deliver it to you. And for all those who have used my passport service, they know who I am. They know that I follow up. Like anything that I do, I'm a girly that follows up. Like, me go follow up with when I'm tired of me. Me go say, hey, did you get this? Like, let me know. Me go follow up, man. You're in Washington State, that's fine. I'm in Missouri. I can help you from anywhere. I'm in Senegal. I can call you on WhatsApp. You can book a consultation with us on our website. That would be appreciated. All right, guys, we have 1 minute to the hour. And I want you guys to go and watch my videos. Again, if you weren't here for the entirety of the live, go follow us on Immigration_Help 101 or Immigration Help 101 on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow. So our lives are going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So 4 days out of the week. And it's going to be around 12:30. Honestly, I'm trying to start off the new year already. I need new year no start. That is how much I'm putting everything in God's hands and putting my clients into God's hands, and know that even though there might be a delay, it's never ever denial. So tomorrow time is going to be 12:30 Central Time. That's Missouri time. So when I just put it on a calendar and type up on a calendar 12:30 Anika time. All right, guys. So it is that time. I'm going to leave you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the holiday. New Year is coming. Make sure to start doing a vision board. Me not really do vision board. My vision board in my head. All right, besties. Until next time, book on a consult. Bye.